Hey guys, J-Man here, and it is the weekly X-Men talk. First up, we got a couple today. First up, though, we're going to talk about Fallen Angels. So this is the new number one here that came out, and we got Cable, X-23, Lara, and Psylocke. This one was actually pretty good. I thought the art was really nice. I always like talking about the art. Spoilers in effect for this one, as always. So we start out with this little girl basically going crazy, and she hooks up some kind of like, we don't know what it is, device to her head. So you're like, what the hell's going on, right? Okay. So we flash back a little bit to some stuff with Psylocke here. Now, Psylocke has, it's so messed up. I honestly, and if someone can explain it rough, like somewhat okay in the comments, you can explain it to me. I'm always weirded out with Psylocke. It's like, I know Betsy's now Captain Britain. This is like the Japanese Psylocke, who I don't know if Betsy inhabited her body for a time. I don't know a lot about Psylocke, so it's kind of like all over the place. Anyways, they flash back to Japan, showing how she was training and stuff like that. And then she confronts Magneto because she has this dream of this thing causing all this damage and doing all this evil stuff. So basically they're calling it Apoth. I don't know if it's Apoth or Apoth. I'm going to say Apoth because that's what I'm going to say. So she talks to Magneto. She's like, look, I got to get off this island. I've had this vision. Something weird's going on. You gotta let me go. And he's like, well, no, it's on lockdown. Now the island of Krakoa is on lockdown as per the events of X-Force. If you haven't read that, you really should. Professor X was killed in that one. Yet to be determined if he's dead for good. We're not sure. But island on lockdown, no one's in or out. But she's got to go. He's like, you know what? Go talk to Mr. Sinister because he's always doing bullshit stuff anyways. So she talks to Sinister. He's not really that interested, but he's like, yeah, okay, we'll figure something out. She recruits Lara, X-23, who I always liked. I like Lara. I know she's a gimmick character in the sense that it's a female Wolverine or whatever, but I like her. I liked X-23, the series that got canceled when all this X-Men stuff went down. But I also really like Honey Badger a lot as well. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just a sucker for these Wolverine girls, but like I thought they were pretty cool characters. Unlike the Jane Foster Thor. Anyway, all right. So Cable and X-23 join up with her, and they're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. So they go to Japan here and meet up with some people. You know what? Actually, I don't really want to spoil this whole thing for you because it was actually pretty good. The beginning was a little bit, well, not slow, but you're being introduced to Psylocke again, and for me, it did help because I didn't know, I don't really know the backstory of Psylocke either version, so it was good to get a little bit of this backstory, figuring out like who she is and what kind of character she's going to be, and she's kind of basically like an assassin and a weapon. You're introduced to this new kind of virtual drug. It's like, remember the movie Strange Days? I don't know if anybody out there remembers that movie, Strange Days. It's kind of like that. It's called The Overclock. They give you a little bit of a quick rundown in the white pages there about how the drug, what happens. So you're basically like connecting it up to your head, and then it's feeding you all this stuff and makes you high. I think you experience some missing time as well. Basically, so that's what's going on. Psylocke and team are trying to figure out where this Apoth fellow is. Supposedly, I guess Apoth is the creator of this drug or something. We're not sure. At least I'm not sure. Maybe Apoth is from some X-Men comic that I don't know about. I don't know everything. I'm sure someone out there might know. Let me know if I need to know, if all that makes sense. So basically, well, I won't spoil the last thing. You should read it. It was pretty good. Overall, I did like this one a lot. I like the art and I like the characters that are in it. So I'm probably going to get the next. I'm definitely going to continue all of these comics digitally in order to, you know, be able to bring you guys a video every week. So that's 100% happening for sure. Right now, Marauders is like a definite keep in the sense that I'm going to keep getting the physical actual books. I'm going to probably keep getting X-Men, just the regular X-Men. I'm thinking about New Mutants. I'm on the fence. So for the other one, Excalibur, and probably for Fallen Angels as well, now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more. I'm thinking those are probably going to go into the digital only subscriptions, which is fine. Look, I'm paying money for it, so I'm not saying it's not worth getting. For me, maybe it's just not worth getting the physical copy, but I'm very limited. You can see my room here is just getting filled, you know, to crazy proportions. I had like something like 20,000 comics, and I had about like maybe 30,000 comics, and I sold about, you know, 10, 20 of them. So it's really hard to keep track of these collections. But yeah, Fallen Angels, it definitely makes the subscription digital grade. Maybe not the physical one, at least right away. Maybe I'll get one or two more just to see how I feel. But overall, I did enjoy it a lot. And I think it might get interesting. So I'm interested. I'm interested to see how it goes. So that's it for Fallen Angels, guys. I'll see you in a few minutes for X-Men #2.